Hello! Hello, and welcome. I've heard it's people complaining that I don't do the multiple hellos anymore. That was literally covering me finding the right stream, scene in the in OBS.
But clearly it's become a thing now.
It's become a thing, and apparently it's now a thing. So
Yeah.
hello, and welcome to this Final Boss Fight live stream of Minecraft. My name is John, and I am joined by John.
Hello.
And we are here on this server for the last time for a while.
Yeah.
Last time for this week. Yeah, that's how this works. We do it once a week.
Yep. This week will not see us multiple times.
Next week, we're going to be starting up a new Minecraft server, which is exciting times. We're going to be doing something a little less high-tech, which is interesting and slightly concerning, and it's a lot of mods that I've not played with before, which is exciting.
It might actually be back in my wheelhouse.
The thing is, it's also the mods that we have had on servers before are the mods that you are very familiar with. So it's things like Chisel and Bits is in there. I don't think a lot of the tech mods that I normally play with and set up my funky machines with are in there. I think it's a lot of different, more rustic, more old school, more different mods. I'm excited to play with mods I've not played with before.
Yeah, that's the thing when you're playing these kind of mods that encompass loads of everything. You sort of see a lot of them, so to actually completely mix it up and to have that sort of rustic feel will be interesting. It'll be a good change.
So basically, for those of you watching along at home, which I hope some of you are at least, next week we're going to be starting up a new server with a mod pack called Life in the Village. We're going to have myself and Sean on there, but we're also hopefully going to have a couple of other FBF peeps and subscribers able to join us. So if I know that Rave is looking forward to getting on there. I know that Tanny wants to get on there. I know that Sean is looking forward to being able to play Minecraft again now that he's got a new laptop.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting new bunch of old friends.
Yeah, so that's going to be fun, and it's also, as said, it's a lot of mods I've not played with before, but also I went on at the weekend to have a quick look at it to just sort of veto the pack and check that it loaded up okay, check that we could actually play with it, and it's got something that we've not had in this sort of a mod pack before, which is it's got a quest book.
Oh.
So this is the thing that a couple of the kitchen sink mod packs have started to do, which is have a quest book that guides you through the quests. So it's not like it's not like the Sky Factory where you have to go through the quests and do them. This is a more of a kitchen sink mod pack where it's got a little bit of everything, but it's got a guidebook that rewards you for saying, like, okay, at this point you should build a crafting table. So you build
is that a bit like how that monk mod worked, where it's like, go and punch this many things, go and be underwater for this amount of time?
It's
kind of that
more
same
similar
rewards.
to hey Rafe. Rafe says huzzah.
Huzzah indeed.
It's more similar to the Sky Factory one where you had like the quests laid out.
Yeah.
And like one quest will lead to another quest. And so on and so forth, like that. And so it's things like the only quest I really looked at was, so you build a crafting table. Okay, well now have you considered putting your crafting table on a stick?
Okay.
And so it sort of builds you up from literally the basic stuff, and it's got a different chapter for each of the different types of mods. So there's things like building up your mine colonies, doing all sorts of different bits and pieces like that. So yeah, that should be a lot of fun. And so basically from next week, what we're going to do is we're going to alternate back and forth between that mod pack and this one, where it'll be Sean and I on here one Monday, and then whoever's around on the other one. We might even do streams from the tower so that anybody can hop in and...
or from whichever one we've got for subs. I can never remember what that button's called. There is one, isn't there?
There is one.
It's been a while since I've paid attention to
that. Thank you for the 100 bits, and bye. Hi. Rave says he has to go do a voiceover on his first video.
Ooh, exciting. Have a good time, good luck. And I assume break a leg, does voice acting essentially count as breaking legs?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I know I ripped my throat apart yesterday. I told you this yesterday, Sean, but I was doing dubbing for something yesterday and just absolutely ripped up my throat yelling the character's big lines for the final episode of a thing. Basically we were in my friend's bedroom doing the voiceover work, and we got to this series of 4 lines that are sort of delivered this big impressive speech. I just said to him, how loud can I be right now, because I know that we've been round there a couple of times and his dad's been sleeping in the next room. How loud can we go right now? I said, like, I want to yell these lines, like these are delivered big. So we actually like trooped out into his garden and then had to put up with the wind and motorcycles and car alarms and neighbours. And his cat came in to join us. So, you know, it's all fun and games doing voice acting in the in the outside world.
Yeah.
And yes, absolutely ripped my vocal cords apart doing very loud yelling of the lines, but it was a lot of fun. But anyway, that's
being all boomy.
Being all boomy and impressive, and it's such a stupid scene. It's so much fun.
Aren't those the best?
Absolutely. It's very anime in a live action thing. I love it. I love the way that it's been edited. I love the sound effects that have been put into it, and I really hope that my voice acting and whatever music we get on there, and the special effects for the scene, all sort of come together to really do it some justice.
Yeah.
But anyway, we should talk about what we're doing tonight rather than just... I mean, we could just keep talking about other things, but...
I mean, we could keep talking about other things whilst we're doing what we do tonight once we've explained that.
Yes. So, on Minecraft Friday last week, we built the Draconic Evolution Testing Facility, or the DETF.
Yep. I did note it doesn't have a train going to it, but, you know, you just have to slum it over there with your own legs.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's close enough to here that you can put up with it.
Yeah.
And so we've got the big old orb of power in there. That's a tier 3 orb at the moment. So today I want to start using more Draconic Evolution. And so that's going to require 2 things, and luckily there's 2 of us.
I thought you were going to say power. Yeah.
So for a start, we need the dragon.
Yep.
More specifically, we need the dragon's heart, and we also need to go and, to get the reactor running, we need to go and kill the Chaos Guardian. Which means we need to go into the end. We've not done that yet. So
No, we haven't.
Sean is going to go over and find us an end portal.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go on an adventure.
My eyes in hand. Not a sentence we get to say every day, so you know.
You know. So Sean's going to go find us that. And I'm going to start...
How rude.
I'm going to start fusion crafting. Because we're going to want fusion crafting. We're going to want to tier it up because we need... For getting the reactor pieces to get it up and running properly, we need to get it up to chaotic tier. So we're going to need to get it to Wyvern. So I'm going to go grab... I'm going to start by putting together a basic fusion crafting area.
Yeah. Okay.
So that needs a fusion crafting core, which requires a draconic core. Also, my lighting's a bit different tonight because all of my light bulbs up there burst last night. I haven't had a chance to fix that just yet. So I'm kind of running...
Did they all go at the same time?
3 of them are out. I don't know if they all went at the same time and... it was incredibly bad timing, or if I just literally haven't noticed.
Yeah, maybe there's a more noticeable difference between 2 to 1 than there was 3 to 2.
Yeah, I mean, basically with the way that thing's set up, 2 of them face, like, there are 4 lights on the strip. 2 of them face sort of this direction, and 2 of them face the other way. And so I think very definitely if the 2 that face this side of the room go, it becomes very obvious from here that they're gone. Whereas if the ones that face that side of the room go, it's not as noticeable unless you're looking that way.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, this is so much fun having a jetpack whilst doing this.
I think I only need 9 of these.
Yeah. So I was on top of a tree through the Eye of Ender and then could fly to catch it before it had to come back down. Very satisfying.
That is always fun.
The other benefit being, you go fastest when you're sprinting. You slow down to fly. So when you're going over trees, if you just touch the top of trees to start sprinting again, it resets your sprint and flicks you fast again. So I'm literally kangarooing between the tops of trees. Very satisfying.
Yeah, I'm slightly disappointed that the speed boost doesn't carry over to your jetpacking.
Did you find it just makes the jetpacking feel like stupidly slow?
Yes. It does.
Oh, that's the second one that's popped.
Okay, and then does this need to be a certain distance away? I watched 2 Disney films today.
Yeah.
I managed to fit in Lilo and Stitch as well.
Oh, I've not watched that in so long.
I had exactly the same. I've been meaning to watch it again for a while. And it just came up as like, you've watched Moana, how about Lilo and Stitch? I was like, yes. Ohana means family.
It is such an adorable film. Like, absolutely love it.
Fusion crafting.
So, how far away do you think the end thing is?
Very far.
1,601 meters.
Yeah, that's quite far.
It's not that far compared to the sort of distances we've had to go before, which surprises me somewhat. I was thinking it was gonna be out towards the sort of 3,000 range, maybe?
Actually, that's I think this is a valid setup.
Also, note to self, peeps, don't do what I'm doing right now. Not a good idea. Can you guess what I'm doing, John?
You're digging straight down, Sean.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we've already shown once on this. What are we? A stream? That is a very bad idea. You clipped it and everything.
Yeah. It's fine though, because I've hit bedrock. Now, game, if you could give me some cave layers.
Okie dokes. So I've set up fusion. I now need some crystal power.
Right. It can be at any depth, can't it?
I think it's usually fairly down, but I don't know if there's like a specified...
I found draconium.
Ooh.
Can I mine that with a diamond pickaxe?
Yes, you should be able to. Don't think there's a lot that you can't.
Yeah, it works. Isn't it cobalt or something that's different?
Cobalt and... what's the other one? the other nether ore. Ardite? Ardite.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to stick the waypoint at the top of here anyway. I haven't finished excavations.
Okay.
So there's no point coming over just yet.
But
because I don't quite know where it is.
But it's nearly there.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Why
random.
did I just get I Spy? Wait. Huh, I didn't even need to dig. Bloody hell. Have I been here already? Can't have been. I don't know. And should I call it end portal?
Yeah, that makes sense.
There you go, it's on the thing. I don't know, do you have to discover it?
It's a good question.
Or is it linked because it's one that we've made?
I will double check. No, it looks like I need to discover it.
Oh, okay.
So I'll set up the crystals. Because it's nearly done.
I'm gonna go down the cave and see what I begin to find. Unless you want to show the stream what's happening.
Yeah, actually, that's probably a good idea. Especially
okay,
as this is...
I'll chill at the top until you arrive then. Whee!
That machine that I said wasn't the fastest is
stood on the end portal.
Not being the fastest right now.
Yeah, that's fair. I've got 12 eyes left.
That's good though.
Which is enough if we have none in there. Because it's 3 per side, isn't it?
I believe
or
it
is
is,
it
yes.
16 that you need?
No, I guessed at 16 as that gave you a couple could pop along the way.
Yeah. A couple did pop, but not too many. But like, it was literally just clear of where I had explored. Like, you know, on the journey map, it pops the sort of circle to where you've looked.
Yeah.
If you put where I'd uncovered and then put another circle nudged up against the edge, it's that kind of distance. Isn't far at all.
Insane.
Yeah. That's why I was really confused, because suddenly it was like, I was just looking around in the air like, where's the eye gone? And it was on the floor next to me. Peculiar. I don't have a huge amount in the way of weaponry. If we're gonna go kill some stuff, I've got a diamond sword. But is it worth having something a bit more powerful or long range or?
Might be an idea if I get a bow. I'll have
If
a
you
quick.
could bring one my way, that would be cool.
I'll have a quick look at what bow I can quickly craft us.
kind of tree be this? Oh, a wild cherry tree. Oh, interesting. With the wild cherry leaves. And then there's a hill cherry tree here as well.
Interesting.
Ooh. I found a spider tree.
Ugh.
Has it got anything good for me? I got a steadfast drone. An ancient tome, netherwort. No, there's really not anything fun in here. I will, however, put in all sorts of random crap that I've picked up. I should probably stick a waypoint on this portal before I go wandering off.
Might not be a bad plan.
And portal. It feels like it should be purple. Sort of a bluey purple. Yeah. Yeah, give me a shout when you're ready to hop over and I'll run back to it. Until then, I shall be frolicking amongst the mushrooms. It's in like the... I don't know whether it is mushroom biome. Magical forest. Where horses live on mushrooms in the trees. What a strange horse.
Oh dear, we've used up rather a lot of draconium already.
How much did we have to have used up a lot of?
Well, we're down to 19 in dust form.
Okay.
I thought we had
I've
in
got
the triple
19
digits.
dust on me. Because that's what I happened upon.
Can't build that one, or that one. Oh, can't build that.
Can't build what?
The compound bow requires 2 opinium cores that are perfected. Require each opinium perfected core requires 2 opinium inspiring cores and 2 nether stars, and they require 2 opinium cores which are amazing, an elytra and a nether star. And they require 2 opinium cores that are damn good, an elytra and 2 bottles of enchanting. And each damn good one requires a good one, a bottle of enchanting, and a chorus flower. And each good one, you get the picture.
Yeah. I very much do. I'm currently stood at the top of a very big tree. Enjoying the sunset and the moonrise.
We don't have any skeleton skulls.
That seems very unlike us. Did we reset up the normal killing room?
Yes.
remember whether we did in the end with Killer Joe.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey. How are you? Sounds like John's got the fuzz in the background.
They're very excited about something. Am melting, send help or a bucket. You can reply to this message. I could find you a bucket.
I can find you one of those big, like black bins. You might be able to fit in there for either melting purposes or cold water. You know, you can just do that thing like where people trip over backwards and end up sat in a bin. But into cold water, which I think actually in this temperature would probably be appreciated by a lot of people. I've got my art room door open and the window open slightly to try and get a bit of breeze through, but I'm risking having moths coming in. So I have to decide whether it's worth it or not.
Ah, okay, that's just not plugged in.
What didn't you plug in, John?
The killing. So I need 2 silicon. Full rotting flesh. And 4 solarium. I'm just building us a bow each.
Cool. So what kind of bow did we get to in the end?
Gonna build us a ender bow.
Okay. Seems fitting.
Which requires which requires a skeletal contractor per bow.
Kind of really tempted to buy a paddling pool.
Yeah?
We borrowed a big swimming pool thing from family friends. think, or a work colleague of someone's, but it's like too big, and it needs chlorine in it because it's that kind of volume.
Right.
And it's the kind of thing that you sort of set up right at the beginning of the year, and that's up then, or right at the beginning of spring or summer. Have it up for the whole time. And we've kind of gone through too much of that now, seemingly. So I kind of feel like I just want even like a kids paddling pool, like
Something to
I don't
sit in.
want to swim in it. I just want to lounge.
Right, I've got. Oh, let's get another stack.
Arrows, by any chance?
Yeah. Well, I realised I was bringing 5 stacks, and then that's not even. So
Yeah.
where am I heading? What are your coords?
Okay. I'll just read them off of the. So X is 836.
Okay.
Z 1733. And Y, in case you wanted, is 74.
Sorry, what was your Z again?
Z was 1733.
Jesus. It's a little bit of a distance, isn't it?
Yeah, not terrible though.
I mean, I guess not as far as it could have been.
So you go over Rekia's land, through the jungle, past a chunk of redwoods, over a bit of swamp.
Yeah, I'm just passing Rekia's base now.
I'm just watching you trail across the map. That's the thing I like, you can actually see where other people are on this with Journey Map.
Journey map that you used to have a outward facing website you could go to.
I don't know.
Did you ever see that?
No.
There used to be, and I can't remember what the map was, one of the maps would have like you could go on a website and see your map.
Yeah. That's cool. Be really interesting to be able to get how far I've got all on one screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see what you mean about kangarooing from tree to tree.
It's satisfying though, isn't it?
It's really oddly like hop from platform to platform.
Yeah. And it gets better in the next area because the trees are more similar height.
I've fallen in the mud.
No.
Okay, I'm at 80911.
I've got us both on the same screen now.
I'm in the mangroves.
Yeah. I can just see your name running across the journey map. feels like those games where you have like speed boosts.
I'm in the bayou. What was your Z again?
Just keep going straight south.
I appear to have hit an ocean.
Yep, over the ocean.
I see a redwood.
South.
I'm heading round the ocean to be able to run on the land.
Yeah.
Whoa,
You should
ravine.
be able to see me hopping onto the map.
There you are.
Sure. Yeah. Quite an amazing set of redwoods. And then I found this monster over here, so I've decided to sit in it.
Oh, very nice.
But yeah,
Hello.
we're down here. Hello. Here is your portal. And here's our descent.
Okay, before you go.
One, 2, and 3. Sweet.
Not sure what the damage is like on it, but
Only one way to find out. I have no idea which way is the right way down here, by the way.
that's fine.
I also get the feeling that maybe someone's been here, because I did not dig that hole. And I'm going to loot everything that's not nailed down.
Sensible, reasonable.
Slime pearl? What the hell's that? Have you seen impossibly hard wheat sticks?
No.
The description on it says completely inedible, like that. They need to be softened up even if your sweaty palms aren't enough for that. They should probably soak in water for a while.
Huh. Well, I found... Well, this is interesting. Ow.
Was that you making explosions?
Well, I mean, only in a technical sort of way.
I've somehow found a room that is one block tall.
That's inconveniently short for a room.
I think the layout's tripped over itself. Like, because they're, I guess, procedurally generated. Kind of
Yeah.
a bit of a random... yeah, I think it's tripped over itself and got fuzzled. Now I'm in a room that looks like it's one of those really trippy, you know, where the stairs are upside down and on the ceiling, and
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I'm being attacked by silverfish, which usually means you're close.
Okay. That sounds positive.
That's a ravine full of lava, never mind.
I've found some prison cells.
I've found a library.
Ooh, exciting times.
I really think there should be more to this library in the...
Yeah.
Like, it's an ancient and forgotten library. There should be something here.
Yeah, that is fair. What was that? There was a little thing holding a red thing. What? It was like a little mob holding a button above his head.
What?
Like a little grey, sort of half-height thing, and the floor disappeared. He disappeared in the floor, not the floor disappeared. I can words good. I'm foozed.
I'm also foozed. I've found a monastic bee.
Ooh.
And a door that just leads into a ravine. Oh, I've fallen into the ravine.
So instead of using buttons to get through doors, I am digging out the blocks beside them so I know when I've gone through them.
That is fair. I just broke the doors.
And any wooden doors I'm just leaving open. I get quite turned around in these kind of places.
Yeah.
Especially this really trippy ass bit. Look, I can't. What was the artist who does that?
MC Escher.
Yes. I'm gonna screenshot it and throw it in the Discord. Where did I arrive when I found this? Through this door. F1 is HUD. Yeah. Print screen. Right, Discord. Gaming. There you go, John. Now you can take a look and see what I mean.
I think I've explored all of this bit. You know, there are some times that we do this and I think this would be better if we recorded it and then edited it. This is one of those times.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing that's quite useful is to look on Journey Map to see what layers slice through.
Fair. This is a dead end.
Yeah, I'm finding a lot of dead ends.
I mean, this is one of those times that I think this is another dead end. The ability to just be able to say, like, we'll be right back when we've found it. And then it cuts to us finding it.
Either that or it plays the as we're like running around the mines.
Yeah, one or the two. I think I've possibly used both of those at different times. I can see your name tag.
Where is your... Am I above you? Below you?
Below me.
Oh, okay, I went down this set of stairs.
Hello.
Hello. So it should be a room with a big square in it?
Pretty much.
I don't... If you look on the journey map, I don't think I've found my way over to the library that's to the Did you find the library that's to the right? If you click on cave layers, you're also trying to find where we are.
Yeah.
You can click on the left-hand side. There's a follow button. The top of the three are on the left. If you click that, it will find where you are. It should just center.
Oh, that's what we're looking for.
What?
This room here.
Okay, so was that over where you were, or was that over where I was?
You were going towards it there.
Okay, so that's over your sort of side.
You are pretty much on top of it where you just were.
Okay.
Or underneath it, I don't know. You could be either direction from it, but...
Library, let's go up these stairs.
I'm going to take some creative problem-solving techniques to this.
What, and just dig?
Yep.
Where did you say you were getting attacked by the...
Here. I found it.
Did you just dig straight down to it?
I dug through a wall.
Okay.
I think someone's been here before because it's open.
Yeah.
And the end of the silverfish spawner that should be here is gone.
Okay. Fair. So where did you dig down? Oh, hello. I was literally right here. It's in the library, look, here. And then you turn left and go down here, and this is where it is.
1 second. Please tell me this isn't... No, good, okay.
So this was the other library?
That's the other library.
Okay.
So, Alonzi.
Yeah. Indeed. And say a quick prayer and hope that the server doesn't die. I'm going to assume it's Dan that hopped here.
Or did we hop here at some point? Because I know that we've got endstone.
Oh, maybe.
I remember...
Quite possibly.
Did Chris and I come here at one point when Chris would still play with us?
Maybe. Quite, yeah.
Okay, let's get those crystals.
Which crystals were what?
So at the top of the obsidian shards...
Yeah.
Oh, they're all gone. So on top of these bedrock, there should be crystals that regenerate the Ender Dragon. But there aren't.
Is it because we came in, nabbed them all, and... Did we nab them all and not kill him?
The only thing I can think of is that, yeah, we've been in before, we've nabbed a...
I've not been in here because I just got take aim as the...
There is indeed, Jeff, an Ender Dragon. And we are incredible aim.
My shots are absolutely pants.
There is, however, an active escape portal.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's happening there.
Are the Endermen chasing him? They are as well.
When he swoops down and runs through them, they get annoyed.
Yeah.
Oh. I've fallen into the end credits, Sean.
No.
Means I'm going to respawn in bed.
But at least he's not gaining any health back.
I'm just going to drop off the crap I picked up. Which includes a dragon heart, I notice.
Really?
This is weird.
Something's massively broken with this, surely. By the time you return, John, I'll have done very little additional damage. Can you hit him normally when he comes down to land?
Yeah, when he comes down to land, he is attackable, but also you can fall very easily into the end credits. Because it shouldn't be ever that there is a dragon and the exit portal open.
Yeah.
Like, if the... Because you can resurrect the dragon that we've done before. But when you do that, it closes the portal and uses the portal's power up to respawn the dragon.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got it past half.
I've dug my way back into the library. Come on. Come on. Release me, spiderweb.
Got it down to a third.
I return.
Now. Essentially, all the damage he's taken's been me sat here, just waiting for him to land. Yay!
Huzzah!
And there's a spinning heart in the sky. Bloop.
Right. Do you have a torch still?
Yeah. Ooh, the heart's over here. Let's pick that up.
Could you pop a torch under there?
Like that.
Yay.
Now into the portal. I've got the dragon heart.
Yep, I've got Infinity Booster and an Epic Shader grab bag. I got the Epic Shader sponsor. Yep, Geronimo. Back to home we go. You'll find out whichever bed you last slept in.
God knows. Tis a mystery.
Well, I'm back in the factory.
Yeah, so am I.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
by the bed downstairs.
Yeah, that's where I respawned. So, we've got the dragon heart. We got the dragon egg.
Yep. You had some kind of funky bee, right?
I had the monastic bee, which from the looks of it, we don't have set up yet. It's in the system. It's a monastic drone.
Yeah. So you should have a heart now.
I do indeed have the heart of the dragon.
Yay. Drone. Oh yeah, monastic.
What was I looking at? So, the fusion crafter is required to turn the basic fusion crafting into the Wyvern fusion crafting.
Yeah.
Yep, we need a... Gonna grab us a mob grinder.
Monastic and demonic makes a vindictive bee. We could go vengeful, secluded, hermitic. Pupil queen for magic bees.
Right, first thing, let's go XP in the XP tank. Mead is up to 0.92 now.
Ooh, exciting. There's so many different combs, but so many of them really don't give you a lot.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, they just give you... It's a really difficult bee to create, and they just give you something really basic. Okay, that's the 4th monastic we've got.
Yeah.
So we might be able to put it through the genetic thing to see whether we could pull out its genome.
That could be a good shout.
Because that's the only way you can get queens for it. The other thing I think I'm going to do is go and get some ender bees. Because we don't have ender bees.
No, we don't.
And...
How do we get the how do we get the bee that does uranium?
Ooh, good question. Let's go have a look.
Or even better, is there a bee that does draconium?
I would be surprised if there wasn't. So if I look for draconium, it'll be dust, won't it?
Probably.
No, I can't see. Can't see one for draconium. There was a uranium one though, wasn't there?
Yeah.
What do I need to search? Is it uranium ore?
I don't know what it gives.
If I find the recipe for uranium, maybe it will tell me what powder there is. What about tiny pile of uranium? No. Uranium grit. Ooh, okay. Radioactive comb gives you the crushed uranium ore, which comes from a radioactive princess. Did we have a glittering bee?
Yes.
Okay, so we can do that plus a nuclear bee, which is... we've got rusted and corroded, haven't we?
I believe we got rusted.
Okay, from an unstable bee, so then you need prehistoric and resilient. Well, we've got resilient. Prehistoric is primeval and ancient. I don't think we've got those, have we?
Hey, Tanny.
Hey! Right, I'm gonna have a better search for draconium. Oh, because there is a draconium nugget. Does that come from anywhere? No. Do you come from... Come on, surely there's a bee that gives me draconium.
I mean, there might not. I mean, there's a draconic bee.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work out what that gives you.
Oh, there's draconic dust from the draconic bee. And it makes draconic chunk, which then you can add together with an essence of false life to make a dragon egg.
That's not quite.
What other uses are from that? No, that's all it will.
That's all it does. No, then. Yeah, we're working with draconium. Tanny dragon.
Okay, so uranium it is then.
Uranium it is.
Okay, I'm gonna have to scribble this down somewhere, I feel.
That does sound a very good thing, Tanny.
Ooh, yes. Right, so we said we had glittering, which we have indeed. So, radioactive. Radioactive with glittering. Dragon circle, because we have that. Nuclear. Nuclear comes from. You said we had rusty before.
Yes.
Yeah, we do have rusty. That's rusty.
Hey, no.
And unstable. What's knowing?
The lift nearly took off without me.
Oh, did you press the button before you stood on it?
I was stood near it.
Yeah. Unstable. Unstable is resilient, which we have. And prehistoric. Prehistoric is ancient and primeval. I don't think we've got either of those, have we? Are either of those names ringing a bell?
No.
Just having a double check, but no, we don't have either of those. Exciting. Okay, so ancient comes from noble and diligent, which we have, don't we?
Yes.
So I can box those Resilient open box.
Tanny is upset that they ran out of peanut butter cup ice cream.
I feel your pain.
I hopefully have some on order.
Ancient. Secluded bee. Ah, that's where we need a monastic. Ha.
Oh, there you go. The day has not been wasted.
A monastic and an austere. I don't think we've got an austere, have we? Do we? Modest and frugal. I think we might. Yeah, we've got austere. Okay. So, I need to put some bees to work. Do we have a genome for each of our bees?
I think for most of them, yes.
We still need to sort out the hateful bees, because we've only got 3 of them.
I have
Okay.
a wither builder.
Oh, diligent. Diligent.
Now, how does this thing work?
Majestic. Cultivated to common. Marshy, tropical, industrious, common, modest. No, so we've not got austere as a genome, because I need an austere princess. So I need to take a bunch of bees out. Right. And I put them in one of the machines to...
Yeah.
I put them in the genetic sampler.
Yes.
And it puts it in the chest above. Yeah. I remembered a thing, John!
Yay.
Humidity tolerance down 1. Effect none.
Nope, don't need those.
Never sleeps true. Humidity tolerance down 1. They don't stack, do they, even if they're same thing?
No, I don't believe so.
That's a big old bunch of poop. Temperature tolerance down 2. Flowers, cacti. Come on. Just give me the one I need, damn it. Utility 2. Tolerates rainfalls. Poop. Need more bees. I chucked in 10 just to see. Did not get it in 10.
It's a good idea, because you might, but it's sometimes annoyingly rare.
Hmm. It's a shame they don't stack, because if they stacked, that would be really handy to be able to pick out new ones.
Yeah.
Cave-dwelling fobs. That would be good to put on the Rocky Bees.
What, cave-dwelling false?
Hmm.
Cave-dwelling just means that they don't need a line of sight to the sky.
Oh no, it's the mushrooms, isn't it, that they need the darkness. That's why they've got the cave near them. They need a mushroom, and mushrooms won't survive in daylight. Stupid mushrooms.
Oh, mead is up to 0.93.
Oh, come on, please have found it in 20. Nope.
The annoying RNG times.
Just gonna get another 20 out and watch it be the one that's like number 21.
Usually the way.
I'm gonna put all the ones that have been done so far up in the top box. Flowers, cacti, effect none. Humidity tolerant. Come on, you bugger. You can do this. Flowering the slowest, never sleeps true. Gah! Just give me what I want. Lifespan longer. How's Killer Joe doing?
Killer Joe is doing quite well. I've given him my sword so that he's got something that lasts a little while.
Why? So I had done 20 and thought, right, okay, I'll get another 20 out. I've now got 12 left, and the last 2 that I ran were both species austere.
Of course.
How rude. Okay, but I have it. Yeah. Okay, so now it needs to go into a
Genetic
I need
template.
to make a genetic template.
Yeah.
Okay. Species or effect. What was the one I just took out? Effect none. Okay.
What have you done to your hands, Tanny?
Have we got any? The computer makes us genetic templates, doesn't it?
I believe it can. Oh no! Tanny's hands have gone all rashy due to the amount of sanitizing.
Oh no, that sucks. Apparently I can't from this computer system, John. And we don't have any blank ones left anywhere.
I think it was just a simple recipe, so that I just made a couple. There's one in the computer system.
What is the recipe?
Diamond with redstone and iron around it. Yeah, that's a lot of hand sanitizing. But I guess with the way that things are at the moment...
So then I need to put it in the genetic imprinter and put Princess in there.
Yes. We don't have Tinkers set up at all, do we?
Tinkers is the seared
smeltery,
brick?
Seared brick smeltery, yeah.
No, I don't think we do.
Yeah, my dad has like moisturizer that he keeps around just in case, like just for after all the washing of hands.
I would say try and get some like hydrocortisone stuff for it, because that's meant to help with rashes, but you really don't want to add any more to your hands. Right, I now have an austere princess, which needs to be bred with the monastic drone. And I put that in the advanced mutatron, yeah?
Yeah.
And I need a secluded bee. Am I bothering to set up secluded bees, or are we just gonna press on?
I mean, you can set up secluded. What do they get us anything?
A mellow comb, which gives us honeydew, nether quartz, and beeswax.
Nether quartz might be useful.
Okay. Did I put a bed in this bee place? I don't think I did I? Oh no, I did. Sweet. Ow, bed punched me. No flowers? What flowers do you need? Did we have the, yes, portable analyzer is in the Buddha. Flower type wheat. Bloody hell. I don't think I've ever seen a bee that's wanted wheat before. Have you?
Not personally.
Right.
Do you want me to grab you some wheat seeds, or have you got them over there?
Yeah, and I'll need a hoe, don't I think.
I'll pop you some wheat.
have a hoe anywhere in the system? I don't think we do.
Don't think so. We might.
Not on the B computer, anyway. Oh yeah, we've got an Electrum hoe.
Fine use of Electrum.
Why have we got an Electrum hoe?
I assume we found it in a chest somewhere.
Yeah, quite possibly.
I'm on top of the bee house.
Okay.
With some seeds.
I'm gonna go inside and see which one is... Okay, so the one's over this side. Free. On the east of the building.
Okay.
Then I'll bring the hoe around. Do that. And then you should be able to put it there. Cool.
It's gonna need some water nearby, isn't it?
I don't think so. Once it's grown. But I'm not 100% sure. I was gonna grab some bone meal and just mash it.
Decent shout.
Bone meal, bone meal. Interested to see whether it can find it from there.
Also an interesting point.
Put it next to our austere bee. Come on, you can find it. It's right there. I can see it through the ceiling. There you go. She's figured it out, everybody.
Yay.
Secluded. S-E-C-L-U-D-D-D. Secluded. Need to give her an automation thingy.
No.
Release.
That's disappointing.
What's that?
I was slightly hoping that the thank you, Tales of Gaming, you've hosted the stream. Might be a raid.
Ooh.
Thanks for bringing in the love. I was slightly hoping there was going to be like a beheading upgrade on the Ender IO weapon. But there doesn't appear to be. Which means the only way to get a weapon that is better at beheading is to build the smeltery and to make a cleaver.
Okay. I wonder how many drones this one's going to kick out. It's 60% already because I put the 4 times in it.
Oh yeah, that does help a lot.
I nabbed it out of the shortened lifespan one that's downstairs.
It really makes a big difference when you are
4 times in any.
Sort of establishing a set of bees.
Yeah. Just seeing whether any of the bees that we have still got the lifespan things attached to them. I don't think we have. I'm pretty sure we took it off of all of them.
Oh
no, Rocky did.
Alright, let's see if I can get 1 fusion craft done. So I need a Wyvern core. That, yeah, okay. No, I can't because I need a nether star, which means I need more nether heads.
Right, so while that's doing, I also need a diligent and a noble. Do we have either of these? Ah, we have a noble. Cool. Oh no, we have the genetic template already in a thing for diligent. Sweet.
Tanny is thinking about getting their ears pierced.
Yeah.
What sort of thing
have
are you
you got
thinking?
the standard pair already or not? I can never remember who's got their ears pierced or not.
I don't.
You should, John. Go for it. Live your best life. And a noble drone. And I want an HB.
You used to have it pierced, but it got badly infected and then healed up.
That's fair.
And it needs a redo.
Yeah. I like the idea. I've got both my lobes pierced just the once. I like the idea of getting a second set. And I quite like the idea of the conch piercing, which is slightly further up from your lobe, where I don't know, where you can touch through the back of your ear.
Apparently the gun type piercing is bad, says Tanny.
Yeah. Yeah, the way I heard it described that made sense to me was if you get the gun type, it's like blunt force trauma because you're pushing what is essentially a fairly flat stud through the ear, whereas if you get the needle ones, it puts it through almost more like a scalpel cutting, and that will heal much quicker. I had huge issues with my gun pierced ears. Like, they're still not 100% happy now. But that was the only thing they really did at the time.
Tanny had gun.
Yeah. I'm still debating about getting my nose pierced.
Mostly because it would wind up your parents?
No, because I really like the look of it.
I mean, that's also fair.
Like, I really like it. My only query is with having hay fever and therefore potentially runny nose.
Yeah, I don't imagine
Is there ever
that's...
really... I need to look at the heal times to figure out whether I do it at the end of summer to then try and get it healed before sort of the winter cold kicks in.
Where
or whether it's
shall I
better
put
to do it
this?
at the end of winter.
If I'm gonna set up a smelter, Tanny says, I want to get the septum piercing. Jeff apparently doesn't do well with the talk of needles.
Sorry, Jeff.
I'm fine with talking about needles, just don't make me see them.
I'm kind of tempted, John, to put it under the bridge over here. Because it doesn't need power, does it?
No.
I'm kind of debating, because you do a 3x3 internal, right?
Yeah.
So if you did it in, like, if I was stood on the middle block of the 3x3 and you bury it slightly in the wall.
Oh, sorry.
Rude. Does that work?
Yeah, I think that works. Tanny also says, in general, I also want a tattoo.
Yeah, I love the idea of a tattoo. I'm just so indecisive. I don't know what I would get. Have you got any ideas what you would get?
All the dragons.
Yeah, fair. I think I saw a pretty one somewhere of one that was like wrapped around someone's wrist, which was really nice.
I've never thought of, like, the only thing that I've ever really thought I've had around long enough to actually want the tattoo of would either be something like the Triforce. Like, you know, Chris has got the Triforce on the back of his hand.
Yeah.
Like, probably not on the back of the hand, but having the Triforce could be cool. The only other thing that I've ever thought of getting would be something like the FBF logo.
Okay.
But I've never really, like, seriously thought of getting a tattoo.
I went through a phase of absolutely loving, like, the watercolor style.
Right.
So they're kind of, as opposed to the really straight line kind of ones, it's much more blended and soft edged.
Right.
And I really like the idea of that. And then I went through a phase of absolutely loving the like mandala type things.
Yeah, Jeff, you might just want to tune out for a few minutes.
I mean, we've stopped talking about at least part of the more gross side of things. Do we have any? I don't know what old combs make. I've just found it. Uses. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That can be processed. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many different styles that I like, and then there are some really cool Pokemon ones that I've seen that I just think, wow, that's amazing. Some are just the small little simple graphic ones I love as well, and I don't know where I would start, and I don't know when it would stop.
That is what I've heard of a common problem for some is once it starts, where does it end?
Yeah. It is problematic.
I mean, I guess the limited canvas is possibly the, you know, a reinforcement of where it ends.
Well, I don't know where I would want it, because I've always kind of thought that I would like to have the option to show it or not, depending on what I feel, and I don't know where would be a good place to put it to where I could choose to show it or not.
That makes sense.
Like, I kind of always thought that maybe it would be somewhere like that could cover up with a swimming costume, for example. But given female potentially chance to have kids at some point, most of the places that are under a swimsuit will stretch to hell and never quite go back again. So it's like, well, you know, and I don't want to tramp stamp across the bottom of my spine because they're just trashy.
I mean, they're called that for a reason.
Yeah. I like to think I'm slightly classier than that.
I mean, I've seen some very nice leg tattoos
Yeah.
that people have. I think Leah's got or was working on a face hugger curled around the leg. And Stacey of Gotham has a Cthulhian creature. I can't remember which one. On one leg. Although actually, Stacey of Gotham's Assassin's Creed tattoo is amazing. She's got Ezio's belt, like the big Assassin's Creed logo, with all the fancy pattern work done across her belly.
Okay.
What was I getting? Bucket.
John, I think the secluded bee might only make one drone. What do I need to do to change that?
We should have a template that has
Is it fertility?
fertility like 3.
And do I need to do that on the princess and the drone, or can I do it on a queen?
No,
or...
it needs to be on the princess and the drone.
Okay. I'm gonna run it through for the second time just to see if it creates an additional. But
yeah, there's one that's fertility 3. In the it's in the bottom chest.
Okay.
And there's also, I believe, lifespan fast in there. That just lets it die off a little bit quicker and produce stuff a little bit better.
Oh yeah, fertility 3, and then speed fast.
Yeah.
We've got. Is it that one?
Yeah, that will just let it run a bit quicker. I mean, I don't.
Can I put 2 genetic templates on before I breed them?
Yes.
On both. Okay. Sweet.
I mean, in theory, what you could do is you could have a genetic template with pretty much everything on it.
Oh, and just mash every bee that we create through it.
And yeah, just mash it. But like with some of them, you don't necessarily want certain traits on. Like you don't necessarily want everything to run the fastest.
Yeah. Right, fertility is now on.
Alright, stencil table.
So can you add so when it says like 1 of 13 chromosomes, can you keep adding different ones in the crafting table, or do you have to do that in a different way?
What, in the template?
Yeah.
Night,
so
Jeff.
when you put the genetic... Oh, night, Jeff. Hope you cool down. If you're really, really struggling to cool down, if you've got like a empty 2-litre bottle, fill it with cold water and hug it. Weird, but it works.
Tanny says they're freezing.
That doesn't sound good. What's your actual temperature if you put your hand on your head? Do you feel warm?
Stencil part, tool forge. What's the other one?
Or have you just got all the windows open and a good breeze? I've got a weird, like, slightly shivery but also too hot.
Yeah, I've got my fan going at maximum, so it's got a nice cross breeze going. I feel normal, I'm okay. It's that I'm wearing almost nothing and I have the fan on me and Bella.
Well, that's fair.
That'll do it.
Yep.
There it is.
Need another automatic upgrade. It's so helpful just being able to like prod the computer and get it to make you one.
Okay. Tanny says sleep is about to take over because they only got 3 hours last night.
Ooh, that's not good.
That is an entirely fair thing.
Yeah. Have a good sleep. You deserve it.
So yeah, if you do fall asleep, good night.
I'm gonna start putting the ancient drones through the sampler as they come in.
Right, so for the cleaver, I need a large sword blade, yeah, that's fair, Tanny. Good night.
Good night. Sleep well.
Large sword blade, a tough tool rod. The plate. Gonna build this real quick and then that should be a wrappy-uppy point.
Okie dokes.
And okay, so yeah, 2 tough tool rods. So I'm gonna build some nice patterns, so I need some gold.
I definitely just heard you say I'm gonna build some nice pants.
Gonna build some nice pants.
Don't know why. Don't worry about my brain, John.
I mean, at least Michael's not around. Is that not?
Is that not?
Okay.
So we now have secluded bees starting to run, and I'm working on getting ancient so I can get a princess from them.
Nice. I need more gold.
Or queens maybe to make. Other than that, we're not doing too bad. Shouldn't have to wait for 2 sets at least, which is positive. I've got them on lifespan upgrades, so hopefully that'll speed their little butts
things
up.
along. What do I build this sword out of?
What was that?
What do I build this cleaver out of? I mean, I think that's the wrong thing to do, John.
It's got a decent amount of durability, maybe?
I mean, I think the best thing would be if we had access to, like, cobalt. But we don't.
Low cobalt. Does, like, I don't know, obsidian? Can you do it out of that? Does that work?
I'm not sure. Might just do it
Can you
out
melt
of...
down diamonds?
No, I don't think you can.
Because we're not hurting for diamonds at the minute, are we?
I don't think you can.
Oh, it might have to be a diamond block, maybe, I don't know. There's a book for it, isn't there? That tells you what the different ones are.
Yeah, I've got the book. Steel is pretty good.
Yeah.
Sean, could you request from the computer 6 and 1622 steel?
Is that what you need?
Yes, please.
22 steel. Okay. Do we have that just in the system, do you think?
We should be able to craft it, yes.
Steel ingots, yeah?
Yep.
22. I've hit start on it.
Awesome.
We've now got 2. Might take a while.
Yeah, again, it's not a super fast system. Should pick up its pace. I'm gonna grab the 8 that's there. Start melting them.
Now there's 14 in there. Do you want me to bring them over?
Yes, please. Yeah, it's a little slow to get started, but once it gets going, it's quite quick.
Where am I booping to put this in?
Boop.
There you go.
We'll see if my maths was correct.
Oh yeah, I forget you can see them just sat in there. Very satisfying.
So we need one of these. One of these. Wait for it to cool down. It's just standing on molten steel right now.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
And two of these.
You didn't need your toes, did you?
I wasn't really using them. Right, I have created the D header. Which I believe actually there is... is there a... Yes, there's the beheading upgrade. Screw it, we're putting that on. We're making this the ultimate beheading weapon. You still there, Sean?
Will remain attached for long.
I can hear typing. Okay.
On and off, yeah. But it's gappy.
Okay, we'll see if this keeps working. So I've got the D header.
Yeah.
Which I put beheading on. So it now has beheading level... does it tell me what level it is? Beheading level 3. So it
Cool.
should be pretty good at removing the heads from things.
Okay.
And the big advantage, or two of the big advantages with using this is, one, it doesn't actually break.
Yep.
So when it runs out of durability, we can just fix it.
Yes. Yeah.
Two, it's better at decapitating. And seeing as we particularly want the skulls, like we're already up to 4 in the amount of time it's been running since I just came over and turned it on.
Yeah.
So, you know, it gets the skulls a lot faster. We're up to 5. The other thing that's nice about it is it's got XP levels. So, as it's sitting in there chopping up the skellies, every time it kills one, it gets 5 XP. Which means when it gets up to 2,000, I can put more decapitating on it.
Okay. Very cool.
So that's very useful. We'll be able to very quickly get a lot of skulls. And I think that's a nice-ish place to wrap up this stream. What we'll be doing... what we'll be doing next week is the standard start of a new mod pack.
Yeah.
We'll be sort of back to square one, playing with mods that I've never played with before, and doing the generic running around, grabbing stuff, finding somewhere to live, all that sort of thing.
It's going to be exciting. And we'll see how many people, I guess, are joining us.
Yeah. Also, I've got the mead up to 0.96. So yeah, the mead is coming along.
Nice.
So, all that remains for me to say is thanks guys in the chat so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button. It's a great way for you guys to know when we go live, and it's a completely free way that you can support us on the channel. In the meantime, coming up for the rest of the week, tomorrow night, Sean and I will be back on the Sea of Thieves, where we will be attempting to get the Seabound Soul Tall Tale, which is the next in the list of Tall Tales. I think that's we're investigating the shipwreck of Shipwreck Bay.
I believe so, yeah.
On Thursday, Angel is playing more Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines over on her channel, and hopefully not dying repeatedly to the same boss over and over again, although I heard that's what happened last week. On Friday, it is Space Odysseus time. We are... we've got a hunt for a new Abraham, because we're out of the ones that we knew about. Although there are pieces of the Sword of Aradin that we have a vague location of that we haven't found just yet, so we might be of that. Tune in on Friday to find out what we get up to. On Sunday, it will be Waterdeep Dragon Heist from the Horse's Mouth. While the group are renovating Trollskull Manor, they have accepted a quest from the Harpers to find one of their more unusual spies in the form of a talking horse. So tune in to find them on a wild horse chase, trying to find the one talking horse in Waterdeep. Or at the very least, the one talking horse that has agreed to be a spy for the Harpers. And then next Monday...
Yeah, that's an intriguing one.
Next Monday we'll be on a new Minecraft server. It'll be the same server, but with a different setup, where we'll be playing A Life in the Village with a number of peeps. So tune in to find out who's playing and what we get up to. For now, guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Oh, who's around?
Who's in for a raid? Hit refresh because mine's Ginger.
Ginger is usually a good shout. While the page loads up, what's Ginger playing?
It's got Stream Racer, but whether that's all he's doing or not, I don't know.
Let's find out.
Weeble's playing Fall Guys.
I hear good things about that one. Let's go with Ginger. So we'll say thank you again so much. If you haven't done so already, hit that follow button. We'll see you again real soon. Go send the love over to Ginger. We'll hopefully see you again real soon. Bye, guys.